Hello, everybody. We are back and we're going to do something fun today. We're going to do a little bit of what could be either a rumba or a cha cha. We'll teach it to you in rumba right now, and it's called a stop and go hockey stick. But as we get into it, we're also going to show you a stop and go hockey stick with double stop action, and then a stop and go hockey stick with double stop action with a little bit of shaping with the body. So you're actually going to get three opportunities to dance three different ways. All right. Now, for the man, it's like most things in rumba and cha cha, we're more of a frame. We're not going to do a lot of the work. We'll lead, and we want to make sure we lead at the right time. But she's doing most of the work. So when I do my stop and go, I'm going to do a basic. And as I do my basic, again, as any fan position, I'm going to lead her to close. So as I lead her to close and I check forward, I replace my weight. I'm going to contract my arm to bring the lady in. Now, normally when we do a hockey stick, we have our hands this way. But because this is a stop and go hockey stick, I'm going to bring my hand in and up and then turn her. Now I'm going to check across and do a checking action. So when my checking action happens, just like in any check, I want to have sort of a rotation of my body. So when I'm checked, I'm turning towards my partner there. So I check forward, recover. As I step sideways, I lift the leg up, make sure she steps onto her foot, turn her back so that I'm back in my fan position. So that's all the man does right there. All right, we're going to do it on the back. I'm going to turn around and face back since we have this nice microphone. So we're right here in fan position. I'm going to do my check as I close the lady's foot. I replace my weight, and now I'm going to step sideways, and now I turn her. As I check now, I'm going to cross my feet, turn my body towards my partner, replace my weight, and step sideways as I turn the lady back. Now, the lady, you have all the hard part again, as always. You're in your fan position. So, again, you're waiting for the man. He closes you. You're going to step forward. You're going to step forward again as if you're going to do a hockey stick. As you can see, I'm stepping up over my foot and I'm going to turn on my right leg. I'm now going to check back. And this hand for you, you can go forward, you can go up, you can go around. Enjoy yourself. Try different ways. It's a check. Now, just like in a regular jive stop and go hockey stick, I'm in a sit position. Rumba, we generally want to stay up, but here I'm going to sit back and have the arm up. I'm going to replace my weight onto my foot. I'm going to step forward. As you can see, I'm going to pick my weight up over my foot, turn back to fan position, and it works with a partner like that. So I'm going to show you with Dawn so you can see what the stop and go hockey stick is. And as you can see, you're hopefully going to see a little bit of an action here. That should time with her closing of her foot. One, two is I'm contracting my arm. Three, I'm stepping sideways. As you can see, I've allowed Dawn to get onto her foot. Once she's there, I can turn her. All right, now she's going to sit back as I check. See how the hand came here? She can take that hand up. She can take it behind her head. It does not matter. I've checked. I replace my weight, always keeping a frame. She steps forward as I step sideways. And then when she's over her foot, we're back to a fan position. Now, I will tell you one thing is that when you do it, look at where my hand is. My hand is now on top. Now, that's not great because we normally lead with it on the bottom, but there's nothing you can do with it. You still have to lead your next step and then put your position back to normal or whatever the next position is. All right. So realize that you will have a funny hand, but that's just because of how the step is. You can quickly change it or lead it with it on top. All right. So that's a normal stop and go hockey stick. Now, a stop and go hockey stick with a double stop action is just where you're going to rock in the middle of that. So as a man, we're going to do the same beginning, quick, quick, slow, and I'm going to use the word slow and. Now I'm going to check forward, quick, quick, check side, quick, quick. So all I did was a double rock. I rock forward, I rock side. Now I'm just going to finish it quick, quick, slow, the way we did it before, and that would be slow and. So I'll show you from the back view from the man. So you do your check, quick, quick, slow, and rock, recover, quick, quick, and slow back to fan position. Now, ladies, you're going to rock back and forth as well. So when you're in your fan position, you did your close, quick, quick, slow, and. Now you rock back, rock back. Now, if it's a double stop action, obviously I can't sit down as much. So I'm going to do more of just a rock back, recover, rock forward, recover, because it's going to be fast. So I'm going to try not to sit into it. And then the last one, maybe have a little bit of a lunge so that I can come up, stop, and then turn back over to my fan position. So the ladies are going to look like this. Quick and slow and quick, 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 and slow. Right to there. Now watch it with Dawn so you can see what this looks like. All right, so all we're going to do is lead her to close. Quick, quick, slow, and double rock. I put my hand on her back, and I'm going to keep leading her forward and back. Quick, 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 and slow. Back to fan position. And you see my hand ends up on top. I can slip it around or just lead her right there. Now, while she's here, I'm going to show you. So that's the second way of doing it. Stop and go hockey stick, stop and go hockey stick with double stop action. Now, one thing that we like to try is to shape that double rock so it's not so linear. So when I get Dawn in that position, quick, quick, slow, and we do the first rock, double rock stop action. When I do the second stop, she's going to turn to her right and step sideways. So we're in a side-by-side position. She's going to recover. Now she rocks back, recover, and come out slow. So watch that without stopping now. So you're going to see quick, quick, slow, and quick, quick, and quick, quick, and quick, quick, slow, and. So that's the 3 ways you can do it. Normally, if you have just the stop and go hockey stick, it takes only 1 measure. The stop and go hockey stick with double stop action takes 3 measures. So, but enjoy working on them and have fun, and we'll see how it goes. Thanks, you guys.